Will an impromptu getaway to planet Apokolips be enough to cure what ails the League, or will this be the final nail in their coffins? Let's hop into Justice League Last Ride issue number 3 and find out together, shall we? So then, as we join the book, Batman and the others make landfall on the ruins of what used to be the Hell World known as Apokolips, now seemingly an abandoned Hell World, which is either an improvement or a downturn in business depending on who you ask, honestly. The mission is still the same as it ever was: keep Lobo, the famous space bounty hunter and mass murderer, alive so he can stand trial before the United Planets. Green Lantern thinks they should use his construct powers to make a better cage for the main man, but Batman says that won't be necessary because they just so happen to stumble upon all the torture devices left behind by famous Darkseid loyalist Darkseid back when he was still alive. And of course Batman knows how to work all these alien torture devices. Honestly, at this point I would be more surprised if he didn't. The team decides to hunker down for the night and get ready to wait things out. The Flash wants to make some s'mores because of course he does, and Wonder Woman tries to take this opportunity to mend some old wounds. It all goes pretty well. The League talks about being a family and how even the best of the families fight but know when to come back together when it matters most. That all certainly sounds nice, but Zdarsky does this interesting thing where even though everyone is saying all the right things, there's still this undeniable undercurrent of creeping dread, like something very bad is going to happen at any moment. Speaking of scary things, and when Batman goes to sleep that night, he dreams of Martian Manhunter going into Crime Alley only to be shot by another Batman, and well, you don't need to be Sigmund Freud to know that that gun represents a penis. I mean, it represents that Batman still blames himself for John's death, and that like his parents, Bruce felt much too weak and unable to do anything to change the course of action. What makes this all even more pressing though is the fact that Batman says he doesn't dream. He has such amazing mastery over himself, he can just force his body to not do it. Now, why is it that I can buy The Dark Knight is the ultimate kung fu master, ninja, chemist, scientist, crime solver, yet I have trouble buying that he can stop himself from dreaming at will? Batman thinks this dream was actually a psychic warning. Hal Jordan confirms these fears by saying that their hiding spot just got a lot less secret as former Green Lantern agents have outed them, meaning that an armada of very important angry aliens are on their way to try and end Lobo before he can reveal who exactly purchased his services in the past. Batman, as he oh so often does, tries to take control of the situation and order people around, but this ends up backfiring on him in a major way. A fight breaks out because this situation is all too similar to the mission that broke up the League in the first place. Luckily, Wonder Woman is there to play mediator and give everyone their very important tasks. Batman and Green Lantern will go to the Apokolips city center to try and reactivate the planet's defense systems if they can. They've laid dormant for so long now, don't you know? Superman will stay behind to guard Lobo. Flash gets scouting duty, which means he essentially has to run all over the planet and report anything he sees, while Wonder Woman herself goes out into space to try and beat back whatever forces might be coming. Lobo actually ends up using this opportunity to get inside the Man of Steel's head like never before, saying that he can smell the fear and desperation on him, and that the reason the superheroes have been acting so strangely lately is that deep down in their heart of hearts they know that they might not be coming back from this mission alive. And so that was Justice League Last Ride issue number 3, everybody, and honestly, this book ended up being way more of a mood piece than I thought it would be. When you hear the words Last Ride, you think about some crazy apocalyptic final mission, and well, we still might very well get there in the next couple issues. So far, the actual mission itself has been more window dressing for our heroes, giving them a chance to reflect on getting older, the poor choices they've made, so on and so forth. Miguel Madonca's art also needs to be given some real credit here too, as he manages to capture just how tired and haggard everyone seems to be. Last Ride is becoming probably not the easiest or happiest read on the shelf right now, but there's definitely something raw and honest about the whole thing that I think is going to resonate with a lot of readers. Overall, I'd give this one a very positive 8 out of 10. Hey there everyone, Cape Joel again, and I want to thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. As always, if you liked what you see, be sure to like, subscribe, comment. It really helps drive engagement and helps me out too. Also, if you are a patron, which you can become for as little as $1 a month, you will get exclusive content that no one else can ever see, and you'll get to see the Comic Multiverse podcast before anyone else too. You can check out all this and more down in the description. And until next time everyone, this has been Cape Joel, and I'll see you all next time. Cheers.